Get out of my face, little fly. Get out, get out, get out. Nope, that's not what I wanted. No. That. No. No, no, no. That one. Oh, Jesus. Bear with me, everybody. We will be jumping in momentarily. I've just got to do the little things. As you do. Boop. Hope you guys are excited. I'm really excited. I've been waiting all day, working all day. Installed it this morning. So I'm so excited. Solar crown, yeah. Oh, itchy arm. Oh, itchy arm. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. There we go, everybody. Right, should be able to keep that open or itch. Why so itchy? Right. I think that's the centre of the screen. I can't really see because the bloody logo's so dark. There we go, it's about centre. Yeah. Right, everybody. So we're doing a stream of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown as that has come out today. I've seen people doing loads of streams all day. Oh, that was my microphone. Whilst I've been working, and I've been sat going, I wish it was me. But I've got tomorrow off, so I'm going to be literally playing this all day. It'll be like me and when I was a kid, because for anybody who's never heard of this game before, it is a bit of a cult classic for me and a lot of my friends who I've met, who are from around the world. I've met them through Test Drive on Xbox, the original and Test Drive 2. So this is the third instalment in the Unlimited series. It's been something silly like 15 years since the last one came out. Quote me if I'm wrong. Full disclaimer, it says I played 60 minutes of it, last played on the 27th of October. I did take part in the testing for the game last year, which I was very excited about. It was good. It looked good back then, but obviously from a playable perspective, because when you get given a game to test, obviously it has the logos all over the screen because of watermarks, because they don't want you recording it and leaking it. But it does make it really hard to try and approach the game and play it. I wasn't playing it with steering wheel, I was just doing it with controller at the time because I had my laptop. So yeah, I had a couple of issues and it glitched out a little bit, but to be honest, it was solid. It was a solid game. I know just by looking at it right now it's not getting great reviews, this game, but I don't care. I've been waiting so long for it. So let's have a look, see. Oh, go away. So, here we go. Just stop with the pop-ups. You're crap. I say Test Drive Unlimited because I think the Unlimited ones are the ones of my generation. There were Test Drive games before that. But Unlimited was, I believe, one of the first open world games they were going for. Yeah, so 2006, Test Drive Unlimited released. My mum bought me an Xbox in order to play it, and I spent the whole summer just playing that with my steering wheel. And I've made some friends out of playing that game who I'm in contact with now still, and we all share a passion for cars and racing. So it's quite cool to think I'm friends with a guy over in New Zealand. I'm friends with a guy in America because of this game, and little did I know, Scuba Josh ST, he played the second one on PlayStation 3 back in the day. Obviously the second one came out, 2011. So it's 13 years old. So it's 13 years since they brought out a new one. So here we are with the new one. I'm going to be biased because I absolutely love the franchise as a whole. Turn my light off. And of course I've done part of the testing for it. Yes, I know. Hold on. I will say, I still don't know which club I'm going to join. I like the Porsche, but I like the G-Wagon as well. And I'm sat going, do I want to be this person or this person? No, it doesn't. You are joking me if you expect me to just play with a controller. I have a steering wheel, so jog on. I'm playing it the proper way. I don't want a controller. I want a steering wheel. Wow, that's an incredibly blurry screen. Well, if you're going to ask me to log into the account, which I remember I had to log into the account. No way! Wow. Well, this is impressive. So, I've already got a gripe. Cool. We're up to a good start here. Fantastic start. Now, I'm going to quit out because I remember, because of course I am actually on the Discord chat for Test Drive, for being a tester of it. So people did say they were having this problem, so I'm gonna exit Steam, shutting down. Might be there's an update that's due that I still haven't got. Highly likely. Incredibly likely. I did try closing it and reloading it earlier, thinking, oh, maybe that will encourage the update to come through, but maybe not. Yeah, for 1 minute I played it. Doing well so far. Stop it, phone. Since I've got nails, which I don't, I normally cut my nails. Since I've grown out my nails, my phone just doesn't work as well. Right, let's have a look on the Discord, shall we? Chat's going crazy. Of course it is. That's obviously... You can't be telling me that there's one server and that's it, because if that's the case, wow. Good old Reddit. So some people haven't even been able to sign in since it came out. This is going to be incredibly impressive if you buy a game and you can't even get into it because it says no. Essentially. Oh dear lord. I love how blurry this warning screen is, by the way. I'll say warning. copyright screen is brilliantly blurry. Love it. It gives you good encouragement for the beginning of a game. Don't sit here and make me believe that I've been telling everybody, nah, it's going to be an amazing game, to then sit here and find I can't get into it. Wow, this is literally going to end up being an iRacing stream if I can't get onto it. Josh is currently downstairs. I have to send him a picture of this. This is hilarious. At least the number's gone down, I suppose. All I can say is they could learn. They could learn a lot off of Truckers MP so far. You can't be telling me I've got to quit out every time to get it to log in, to then sit in a queue which it boots me out of anyway. Wow, test drive, this is poor. Keep mashing the button, eventually I might get somewhere. Oh, Jesus. Normally I would blame Steam, but it's definitely not Steam. Yeah, you're going to make me... What the hell am I hearing right now? Love how the game won't even close down. You have to physically do that. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So really this video is just witness my struggle to try and get onto test drive. You're never alone with an issue when you have Reddit. Accurate. Oh, I hear someone coming up the stairs. I guarantee this is Scuba Josh ST. Hello.
Is it working yet?
No. I sat in the queue. I was at 140 something.
Yeah.
Now I'm... Then it booted me out, failed to log in, which it's now permanently doing. Apparently if you keep mashing it, it will get you through in the end.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yep. This is...
So
Well, what?
probably so many people on it.
Yeah, well, it's not just that at the end of the day. People
You're just saying test drive's awful.
people are struggling.
Are they?
Yeah.
Not what you want on your launch day.
No. Oh, I'm in a queue. 107. I bet I'll be booted out before I get to 0.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, hi everyone.
Hi everyone, where you patiently watch me wait. God. Oh,
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Might actually get to drive a car at some point today. Who knows? I'll be going on iRacing at this rate.
Probably have more luck on iRacing.
That's the problem though. They could learn.
Press any key or button.
I know. I can keep...
Just try it, it might work.
Shut up, Joshua.
What? Well, we're waiting.
I'd have more chance of getting onto the original server for test drive at this rate. God's sake.
Are you sure they haven't crossed the wires and are trying to boot up the original servers?
You were unable to log into your platform.
Well, I would never have guessed that.
Some people have waited 4 hours and still not been able to get into it.
Yeah, they need to find a life.
Yeah, well, if you purchased a game and you want to play it, it seems a bit ridiculous that you can't.
That's why you registered for a refund.
This is all these streamers that are sat on YouTube and Twitch just streaming it and they're not getting booted out.
Yeah, why are you being selfish bastards? Come on, let other people on it.
I'm trying to get on it myself.
Oh, sorry. What do you mean? As a whole?
Not as a community, no. Bye, Felicia. Oh my god. Come on. I have more chance of breaking a key on my keyboard by pressing it so many times after I've tried to get into the game. I'm hoping that tomorrow the novelty would have worn off and everybody won't be on it for as long. Depends how long people have been trying to get into it. Oh. We've been sat on this for a while. Have I officially broken it? Have I finally hit that point? I'm glad I'm not going to lie to everybody, I'm glad I got alcohol at this point. I need it. Clearly I was prepared for this to happen and I hadn't seen anything on YouTube about it happening. Just keep bringing the wine. It's like she's just going to keep mashing this button. We'll just now give her false hope. Make it look like we're doing something. And then we'll rip it all away. Make her believe. Believe that she might actually get somewhere. Give her hope. You know, I think loyal members... or loyal people of Test Drive should be allowed to play it first. Clearly not me. Oh, sweet be Jesus. Yeah, I think I've broken it. Wake me up when it's loaded. Mate, I feel your pain. Just tried to log in after a hard day's graft and I'm in a queue to get in. I want my money back. Oh dear. I love that when people turn around and say, don't buy this game, go buy Forza Horizon. Yeah, but unless you've played Test Drive, you do not understand that Forza doesn't even touch it in any way, shape or form, Forza Horizon. I bought that game thinking it would, the original, because it was on par with Test Drive. It's not, it's too small and nothing's the same. It feels arcadey. When I did the testing for this game, which I did do with controller, it felt more like they put a lot more into the driving feel of each car and how it was different. And I 100% appreciate that because Test Drive 2, it became arcadey, a bit like Forza Horizon, so I was kind of happy when I was testing it thinking, wow, this feels really great. The only sad part is the old test drives. If you couldn't log into the server, it would put you in your own server, and then it would keep trying in the background to try and get you into that server. And as soon as it did, it would phase you into it, and then all of a sudden you'd start seeing people driving around. They've kind of lost the ability to do that. They've made it completely online, and now it cannot physically cope without the servers at all. Pretty sure it's not doing anything at this point, so I'm gonna quit out again and try again. No. Oh my god. It's because my mouse is not happy with being over here. Because it's not on a mouse mat. So unpin that, and we'll do this for the 50 millionth time, shall we? Shall we? Right. I'll assume it's up to date. Well, nothing's... Since I've closed it down and rebooted it, nothing's come up. That is so blurry. How can you make your copyright screen that blurry? And then this screen and this screen are completely 4K. It's like, what? That makes no damn sense. Oh. Ah, here we go. So there's been a massive influx of people trying to join then. Which, okay, sit in a queue, but if it boots you out of the queue, that's not on. And it's nothing to do with an internet connection for me, because I have a very fast internet connection here, and a very stable one at that. Let alone the fact we just got given a new router, which has even made the connection even better, so there is absolutely no reason for this to boot me out every couple of minutes. Question is, if I even get in, how long is it going to last before it cuts out again? I just love how within the space of, what, 10 minutes, it's gone from being at 100 to 600 and something. It's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of people. How have they not got enough servers to cope with the amount of people going onto this game? That's so poor. I genuinely cannot believe this. As somebody who's waited so long for this game, I'm kind of sat here going, what? And okay, the number's going down, but it's going to take forever to get anywhere close. Only 256 people. Did they not think that this was going to be in high demand? And you think this is for anybody who's bought the gold edition? Because the other editions you only get a couple of days early access, I think. Not a week. And this is how many people are logging in now and they're not prepared for it. This is... wow. Good luck to you when you get to the bloody release day in a week. I really hope that 256 isn't the amount of people, because for crying out loud, Truckers MP can take thousands of people in one server. So how the hell do you do that? Wow, impressive. Somebody who tested your game, I'm not impressed. Because there was no issues with connecting with testing, and I know there was a lot of people who did testing. So that is bonkers, mate. I replied to one of my friends who actually I used to play Test Drive with, ironically. Huh. How funny. So I'm just telling him currently said I was super excited for the game to be advanced release, and now I'm just sat here in a queue. Could be worse. The number could be just sat at the same number as when we joined. It is going down. I'll give it that. I don't know where these people are going, whether they're being booted off or what. Oh dear. I have to say, Scuba Josh ST is getting up early for work tomorrow. I have to say to him, hey, can you turn my computer on, get it on test drive? By the time I wake up in the morning and have had a shower and everything, I'll probably be able to play because I'll be out of the queue. Jesus. Oh, how did your stream go? Well, the majority of an hour was sat in a queue, if not being booted out of the queue and reloading the game again. I guess this gives me time to think about which club I'm joining. Pick a side. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't want to be conforming to a particular side if I can't access the other type of cars. I'm assuming you can access all cars regardless, but... oh, go away. Our teams are working tirelessly to stabilise the servers so that everyone can enjoy the game as soon as possible. To give you more context on the current situation, we have tried multiple solutions to address these network issues. Our server team have actively investigated the root causes of the connection failures. We have implemented server optimizations to handle the high volume of players trying to access the game. We have increased server capacity to reduce queues and connection failures. Our quality assurance team have conducted thorough tests to ensure that stability of our fixes before deploying them. Although each solution has helped partially, some of them have also introduced new technical challenges. We are actively working to resolve all the network issues, and thank you again for your patience. We also encourage you to join the official Discord server to get real-time updates about Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. If you encounter any technical problems or have specific questions, please feel free to use the My Nanko support space. Yes, so here we go. Since the official servers launched today at 8 AM Universal Time, many players have encountered severe connection issues within the game, mainly with login, lobbies and various online features. These issues apply to all platforms: PC on Steam, PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. Because I remember watching the behind the scenes when they made Halo 3, and I remember there was a team of about 5 people sat in a room in the middle of the office with a TV and an Xbox, and they had to close down every bug they could find in the game. But of course, closing down a bug would result in another 5 coming out, so they needed to get it down until there was barely any bugs at all, like a handful. Now we're talking that was back 20 years ago when they were making games. Probably longer than that. So, really, I don't think game development or anything like that is anything like it was back then. Because I feel there was less bugs with games back then. Test Drive was always a buggy game, I remember that. But you never had this issue. If you couldn't get into a server because the servers were down, it would immediately tell you. It would kind of come up saying you're playing offline because the servers are down. And then it would keep trying, and then all of a sudden it would reboot you. That's how it was with the first game and the second one. So, yeah. Hopefully, we seem to be having a bit more luck at the moment. So hopefully we will eventually get there. I just apologise to anybody who's watching and is having to just sit here and watch me listen to me ramble whilst watching a queue screen drop down. I am very sorry. Anyway, I hope you guys are having had a good start to your week, and now it's Thursday, you're almost at the weekend. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Wishing that the week ended. I'm so glad I got tomorrow off. I didn't get it off for the intention of playing Test Drive. There was a possibility I was going to be attending the Goodwood Revival tomorrow, but due to having a poorly toe, I can't wear any sort of shoes at the moment. I can't even wear trainers, so I made the decision not to go. Luckily, unlike some, I haven't paid out for tickets, so otherwise I would force myself to go, which Josh would tell me is the wrong thing to do, which is a shame. I was excited to go, but there's no point walking around in pain. I'm only going to make my toe worse, which I'm currently waiting for surgery, so no point making it worse. But luckily, got surgery at the end of the month, so I'll be cramming in some pre-recorded stuff, ready to release in case I don't feel up to sitting in front of my computer. I'm going to be very upset because, of course, the season 3's just finished on iRacing, so I've been promoted in single-seater. And I want to continue doing well in iRacing, but I'm not going to be able to do that if my toe hurts. Which I really can't drive at the moment with shoes on with my toe the way it is. At least when I'm racing, or like now, I can wear no shoes. I don't have to wear shoes because I'm in my house, so it's a little bit more comfortable. Unlike right now, I'm wearing socks. It's so cold in the UK, it's ridiculous. Don't know where it's gone. It went from being okay to really cold. So my windows are even closed in here, which we're sitting on 23 degrees, which with my computer running, that's nothing. And I've got the door closed to keep in some heat. Ridiculous. Well, from what I've seen in this loading screen, looks great. Truth is, these are the only parts of the map that are really detailed. The rest of it is a blur, a bit like the copyright screen. So these are the more interesting parts. There are filler parts in between each of these. Oh dear. My interesting question is, because of course I had to log into an account. I had to make my own account for, can't remember if it was KT Racing or Nacom. Can't remember. I had to make an account for at least one of them people to do the testing. I'm wondering whether my progress has moved over. Be interesting to see. I believe I bought a Mustang. As of course I bought a Mustang. Anybody who knows me would know that I buy a muscle car first. So yeah. We're getting further and further along in the queue. We're getting further and further along in the queue. Oh dear, I am so sorry to all you guys have to sit here and watch this. If I'd known, this is how blasé I was not looking at my phone, was not checking social media, was not looking at Discord, was not looking at any of it, and I've completely missed the fact that there's a wait screen. You're all sat there going, what an idiot, Beth. Yeah, I know, I'm definitely that. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we actually get to see some gameplay today. I couldn't believe it though, my Discord chat's been going off all day on the test drive Discord. It's like, oh my god. Stop. All these people going, oh my god, this has happened. Oh, this isn't working. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do... Oh, hi, I'm just doing my full-time job. Please do shut up. So yeah, anyway, my plans for this week, if I can get this to work today, I was going to do a stream for this so you could actually see how test drives come out in the end. I'm going to be doing an iRacing stream tomorrow, and Saturday I'm probably doing a Euro Truck Simulator stream. Obviously when I'm not doing the streams I'll be trying to play test drive because that's what I want to play, but and I need to edit the latest of Ark because we recorded Ark last weekend, yeah. So I've got a couple of weeks worth of episodes to edit. You'd have to, anybody who watches my Ark series who's tuned in, you have to watch it because we actually get something done this time. Honestly, it's a shock to everybody. I'm even shocked. Instead of consistently dying all the time, we were actually getting somewhere. It's like, oh my god. Don't mind me just ingesting more wine. From the sheer boredom of staring at a login screen. Oh dear. You know, I should have left this running and tried to play iRacing on top of it. Get a couple of races done in the time I'm waiting to bloody get in this. To be fair, I probably would have been booted out of the lot waiting. I know one of the clubs is Sharps, if I remember rightly. I'm trying to remember what the other one is. Test drive. I just want to say, for anybody who's a fan of the Test Drive Unlimited series, please agree with me that the names are just getting longer and longer and it's kind of becoming ridiculous. You had TDU, that's fine, we shortened it. Then TDU2, okay, I get it. And now we're going Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. TDU SC. It's like, oh, for pity's sake. But for anybody who anybody who does love the Test Drive Unlimited franchise and you are thinking of buying this game, something I know that they announced the other day is that the first major update they're going to do for the game in December, they're going to be allowing access to Ibiza Island again. So that'll be nice to go back to the setting of Test Drive 2. Personally, I would have preferred it if they did Hawaii, because Hawaii was my favourite. But I'll take Ibiza, that's fine. I'll take that instead. Sharps and streets. Something as obvious as that, Beth. Wow. I don't want to be part of the rich club, which is the Sharps. Which, before... Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, I don't see how we're going to be playing this today, guys. I really don't. I didn't want to be a member of the Sharps clan because, literally, I'm looking at this Porsche and it says, "Too rich for you" on the number plate. Couldn't get away with that. But then I do like the cars that they drive in the Sharps club, so I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know. Oh, this is more than frustrating. So I'm going to have to quit out, and I guarantee I'm going to be back at the very end of the goddamn queue again. This is poor. This is incredibly poor. This is coming from me, and I could sing the praises of Test Drive all day long. What do you think? We're about to hit 100 minutes. It was at 60. It was at 60 before I came onto this because of doing testing. So we've nearly been sat in a loading screen for an hour. It's just poor. I don't know what Josh would say to me. Get a refund. No, you're back into this fucking stupid thing. Excuse my language. Now you've got rid of my ability to use the mouse. Fantastic. My mouse has disappeared. Oh, you are being the most buggiest little bitch ever. Yeah, I just said it. What is this? The most blurriest thing you've ever bloody seen. Maybe there's something they don't want anybody to see on there. That's why they've made it blurry. But just about enough for you to tell what's written on there at the same time. Oh, I got my mouse back. No, their servers are gone again. That's probably what it is. Every time it comes up saying login failed, after all that time, it's because probably one of their servers has crashed. So everybody's now experiencing this and it's struggling to log anybody in because it's failing on all fronts. How could you have not been ready for this, guys? This is... Considering I'm not joking, thousands of people did testing. Thousands. And yet it could cope with that. They even did a test for the volume of traffic going through their servers and it still isn't ready. That's bad. It will result in me not wasting your time and I will be going on iRacing because I've been sitting here for nearly an hour now. What I love is they've been trying to fix this since 8 o'clock in the morning. So they've been doing this for 13 hours now and they still haven't fixed it. God, I would not be wanting to work with them right now. Right, so we're up to exactly 40 minutes trying to wait to get into something which we've now been booted for the, what, 5th time? And are incapable of trying to get back into it now. So guys, how are you enjoying this intro sequence into Test Drive without actually seeing any gameplay? I hope you're enjoying it. I'm damn well not. Well, I'm definitely going to be... Let's have a look-see. I love that. If you actually click the link to report it to Namco, or Namcon, it literally has a yellow symbol against every platform and it just says restricted under maintenance. Can't join a clan even though I'm level 12. One of the cars is missing pop-up headlights. That is a low priority. I apologise to any of the people that are waiting for that to come through. They have bigger fish to fry right now. One major problem they currently have, when I get access to the workshop and enter it, the game crashes. That's a critical issue. That's red. Oh dear. Alright, let's see what I've got to do. Sign into account. Let's use Steam, shall we? Whew. Good luck asking me that question, sir. I do not know. I don't even know if I have the password saved on there. Wow. As somebody who has two-step verification, not a Scooby. Oh my god, what a faff. Let's try it again. Beginning to learn the music now. Ha! Why is it you keep booting out my keyboard? Do you not like my keyboard now? Is that the problem? Clearly. God, it's even struggling to log into the bloody Nancon website. That just proves how good this is going. Yep, whole website doesn't work. And it isn't my internet connection. I think the entire thing is down. So I think we're going to get nowhere with this today. Absolutely tonight. Literally not long left of the bloody day. Well, with that in mind, I'm making the firm decision to abort because it's not letting me back into the queue now. It's completely gone. Close. That's a fault. The bloody game won't shut down. You can't get out of the freaking game. Pity's sake. Well, I'm probably going to quickly end this stream and then I'll start up an iRacing one. So yeah, I'm very sorry to everybody who's tuned into this expecting to see something. I'm afraid that is a no-go because the whole damn thing don't work. Very disappointing. If I come onto it tomorrow and there's still a problem, yeah, I'm not going to be a happy bunny at all. I'm not somebody who likes to give up easily, so I'm not someone who's going to sit here and go and get a refund over it, but it's disappointing and I will merrily address that feedback and give that to them, because as somebody who tested it, which it had no issues with the amount of people that were on the servers then, why it cannot work now, I really don't know. It's just really poor. If you can't get an advanced access right a week before the main release, that's awful. Doesn't bode well for a week's time. It could be even worse in a week's time. But fingers crossed, by hopefully tomorrow at some point there might be a chance that I can get in and show you guys a bit of the game. We can only hope. At least then I'll be able to do a longer stream, hopefully. So yeah, I am sorry to everybody who tuned in hoping to see part of the game and it hasn't come to that. So if you don't want to sit here and watch a loading screen, or don't want to go and see other people who are trying to get on it for a loading screen, I'm going to jump on iRacing, so feel free to spectate me doing a couple of races on iRacing. I won't be on there for long probably because I've waited so long and it's quite late and I'm pretty shattered because I've had a hard working week. But yeah, we'll do some practice on iRacing. It might be a bit quiet on there because everybody's waiting to get on to test drive. Can hope. Well, I'll catch you guys over there. If not, have a good weekend everybody, and I hope at least one of you gets to view part of the game if on someone else's stream. So cheers guys.